labbra rosso Coca-Cola. Dimmi un segreto all'orecchio stasera, hai risolto un bel problema e va bene così, ma poi me ne restano mille.
Hello and welcome to LIS Learn Italian Songs, Learn Italian with Songs, and thank you, grazie. We have reached 1,000 subscribers. Thanks a lot. Now, if you're new to the channel, this is LIS, and here we take famous Italian songs and we translate the lyrics almost word by word, and that's why sometimes they sound awkward. Today we are going to sing and translate together a song with an appropriate title for this goal that the channel has reached. In fact, the song that we're going to translate today is called Mille, 1000. Now let me introduce a new term which is used a lot in the Italian language, which is il tormentone. Il tormentone is something hard to translate with just one word in English. It is usually referred to a song that has a great success and that everybody sings and you hear it everywhere. And usually these tormentoni see a huge success during the summer months, where everybody sings them on the beaches, in bars, and you can hear loudspeakers playing these songs almost everywhere during the day and during the night. The word tormentone, you can see that the root is in torment. It's something that is so pervasive during all the summer months that it torments you. It could be something like an earworm in English, but actually an earworm is usually some kind of melody that you keep hearing in your head, but maybe you don't remember the title, maybe you don't remember where it comes from. Whereas in the case of the tormentone, you are absolutely sure who's singing it, and you've heard the song so many times that you've had enough of it. And this was the case of the tormentone of the summer 2021, which is the song that we are going to translate today. And this song is so peculiar because it sees the collaboration of three very famous characters in the Italian songs. Now, two of them are two young Italian singers. One is the rapper Fedez, stage name of who is also, I think, one of the most influential characters in today's Italian popular culture. He is very active on social media. He's married to a very, very famous woman. You might have heard of her, Chiara Ferragni. And incidentally, he's had some health issues recently, so we wish him all the best. The other young Italian singer is Achille Lauro, which is also a stage name of... And the third singer of the song is ORIETTA BERTI, and she's a legend. She has been very active and very famous in the world of the Italian popular song since the 60s. She has sung many great hits of the latter part of the 20th century, and her fame extends into the 21st century, peaking once more in the summer of 2021 with this very famous song. So this really is a clash of titans, or more aptly, a meeting of different generation of singers to unite all the listeners of Italy. As I have mentioned in previous videos, there are some modern Italian songs that use a language which deviates somehow from the modern standard Italian and has influences from many sources, one of them being the language of young people, and this song contains a lot of examples of this phenomenon. Therefore, keep a sharp eye on the translation, which will come at the end of the song, because there are a few points to discuss. If you're not new to the channel, you will know that I always change the arrangement of my song, and this is no exception. This song has a very let's be happy and have fun in this summer vibe, whereas I've changed it a bit with a more meditative beginning, at least. Now, the original version of this song also featured a very popular video, which is ideally set in a 1960s kind of poolside party with a lot of glitters and fancy costumes. I suggest you go check the original after you've watched my version so you can understand what the singers are saying, and I will see you after the song.
Quello che hai messo nel rossetto mi fa effetto, mi hai fatto un altro dispetto, lo fai spesso e mi chiudo in me stesso e balbetto. Sì, ma quanto sono stronzo, mi detesto, ma tu non ci resti male, che ognuna ha le sue, si vive una volta sola, ma tu vali due. Vorrei darti un bacetto, ma di netto, se ti vanno ancora una dentro al pacchetto. Mi hai fatto bere come un vandalo e sono le 3, si è rotta l'aria nel mio bungalow, vengo da te, però mi dici non salire, che meglio di no, se cambi da me fa impazzire. Dai baby come on, scendi divina dai gradini, ma non te la tiri, coi tatuaggi dei latini, con i gelatini, non dire che non te l'ho detto. Esco, però ritorno presto, ti prometto. Quando sei arrivato ti stavo aspettando con due occhi più grandi del mondo. Quante stelle ci girano intorno, se mi porti a ballare labbra rosso Coca-Cola. Dimmi un segreto all'orecchio stasera, hai risolto un bel problema e va bene così, ma poi me ne restano 1000. 3 volte di fila, beh, sei sicura che quello che ho preso sia solo aspirina? Se la notte continua, mi avevi detto solo un altro, ma sono già 3, così sfacciato che domando se sali da me, si spogliami e facciamo un twist, please. Stanotte questa casa sembra Grease. Quando sei arrivato ti stavo aspettando con due occhi più grandi del mondo. Quante stelle ci girano intorno, se mi porti a ballare labbra rosso Coca-Cola. Dimmi un segreto all'orecchio stasera, hai risolto un bel problema e va bene così, ma poi me ne restano 1000. 1000. 1000. 1000. Sabato sera suoni cla, cabrio nera, siamo in macchina, una stella si tuffa e viene giù, ma poi me ne restano sabato sera suona in cabrio nera, siamo in macchina, una stella si tuffa e viene giù, poi me ne restano. Poi me ne restano labbra rosso Coca-Cola. Dimmi un segreto all'orecchio stasera. Poi me ne restano labbra rosso Coca-Cola. Dimmi un segreto all'orecchio stasera, hai risolto un bel problema, ma va bene così, poi me ne restano 1000.
And let's continue with our translation, la traduzione. I have my laptop with lyrics here, and you will see the lyrics on this side of the screen, and some important words or phrases will be highlighted in the lower portion of the screen. Let's start with quello che hai messo nel rossetto mi fa effetto. This is quite easy. What you put in the lipstick. Rossetto, you can hear the color red, rosso. So rossetto in Italian has the word red in it. Mi fa effetto. Literally, this means does an effect on me. Me, on me. Fa, does, effetto, an effect. So is having an effect on me. Mi hai fatto un altro dispetto, lo fai spesso. Now, I think I've translated as you played another trick on me. Fare un dispetto, which literally means to do a pique or to make a pique, spelled P-I-Q-U-E, is when you play a slightly obnoxious trick to someone, but with a funny attitude. Lo fai spesso literally means you do it often. E mi chiudo in me stesso e balbetto. And I shut in myself, I shut down in myself, and I stammer. Sì, ma quanto sono stronzo, mi detesto. There's a bad word in this line. Sì is yes, ma quanto, but how much sono stronzo. I am, and this is a bad word, stronzo. It is a bad word which is starting to be accepted even in an almost formal environment, stronzo. It literally means a piece of poo. So what a jerk I am, excuse my French, mi detesto, I detest myself. Ma tu non ci resti male, che ognuno ha le sue. This means, but you don't feel bad about it, literally, but you don't stay or you don't remain. Resti is to remain. Male, evil or bad, so you don't remain bad. It actually means, but you don't feel bad about it. Che ognuno ha le sue, because this che could mean that or because ognuno ha le sue. It is an idiomatic form to say that everybody has his or her own peculiarities, his or her own idiosyncrasies, his or her own little manias or obsessions. Si vive una volta sola, ma tu vali due. Si vive una volta sola is in Italian, you only live once. But there's no you in si vive. I translated this as one only lives once. Si vive. So people only live once. Ma tu vali due, but you are worth two. So una volta means in Italian one time, but you are worth due, two times. And then vorrei darti un bacetto. I would like to give you a bacetto is the little form of bacio, which means a little kiss. Ma di un etto, a little kiss, but di un etto, un etto is 100 grams. So I would like to give you a little kiss, but like a quite heavy one. Se ti va, ne ho ancora una dentro al pacchetto. Se ti va literally means if it goes to you, but it means if you feel like it, if you want to. I still have one left in my pack. This usually refers to cigarettes. Mi hai fatto bere come un vandalo e sono le 3. Mi hai fatto bere. You made me drink. So you had me drinking like a vandal. You know the barbarian tribes. E sono le 3. And it's 3 a.m. Now here it doesn't say explicitly 3 a.m. but it's almost implied. Si è rotta l'aria nel mio bungalow. Vengo da te. L'aria is the air, literally, but in this case it means the air conditioning. So the air conditioning broke in my bungalow. Bungalow is usually a house to spend a vacation in, usually by the sea. To us Italian, when we say bungalow, we always think of vacations. Vengo da te. I come to you. This is present tense, but I'm going to come to your place. I will come to your place. Però mi dici non salire, che è meglio di no. Però is but, mi dici, you tell me, non salire, don't come up to my place. Che è meglio di no. That is better if you don't. So literally it would be that is better of not. Se cambi idea mi fa impazzire, dai baby come on. If you change your mind, in Italian we say to change idea. Mi fa impazzire, you make me go crazy. Impazzire contains the word pazzo, which is another word for matto. Matto and pazzo mean crazy or mad. Dai baby come on, and here baby come on is taken from the English, of course. Scendi divina dai gradini ma non te la tiri. Scendi, you descend, you come down. Divine, from the gradini is the stairs. Ma non te la tiri. This is an idiomatic expression that usually is applied specifically to people, maybe more frequently to girls or women who are good looking and they are confident and they pull it. So tirarsela, it means literally you pull it yourself, something like that. So they play hard to get. Tirarsela is either to brag or to play hard to get. Coi tatuaggi dei latini con I gelatini. Now this coi tatuaggi dei latini literally means with the tattoos of the Latins. Now I don't actually know if it refers to the Latinos as people from the Latin America or to the Latin people. Maybe this refers to fairly recent trend of having Roman numerals number tattoos almost anywhere on your body, sometimes on your forearms, and usually people put important dates only in Roman numbers, not in Arabic numbers, so like the birth of their children or stuff like that. It makes someone look cool, and at the same time it is not some cultural influence from the Anglo-Saxon world, but rather from the Latin word. So coi tatuaggi dei latini could either mean with the tattoos of the Latinos or with the tattoos from the Latins. I don't know what they meant. Con I gelatini, this is easier. With the gelato is gelato or ice cream. Gelatini is the small ice creams. I don't know if there's any hidden meaning in this sentence. Non dire che non te l'ho detto, esco. Don't you say that I didn't tell you. Esco. I go out. So I'm going out. Però ritorno presto. Ti prometto, but I will be back soon. In this case, the verbal tense used is the simple present. I come back soon, I promise. And then there's the tormentone, which is the tormenting part, the one that you always hear all the time, which is the chorus, and is quando sei arrivato ti stavo aspettando. Now, I forgot to mention that in the verses, the person that is speaking is referring to a woman. Scendi divina dai gradini ma non te la tiri. We understand that the singer is talking about a woman, divina, otherwise it would have been divino. But in the chorus, which is sung by a woman, the singer refers to a male. So quando sei arrivato ti stavo aspettando, when you arrived, but arrivato refers to a man, otherwise it would have been arrivata. Ti stavo aspettando, I was waiting for you. Con due occhi più grandi del mondo, with two eyes bigger, più grandi than the world. Quante stelle ci girano intorno? How many stars? Girano is turn, ci to us, intorno is around. So how many stars are spinning around us? Se mi porti a ballare, if you take me to dance. Se is if, mi porti, take me to dance, a ballare. And then it proceeds with the labbra rosso Coca-Cola, which means Coca-Cola red lips, so lips as red as the color of the Coca-Cola can. Dimmi un segreto all'orecchio stasera. Tell me a secret in the ear, so in my ear tonight. Hai risolto un bel problema. You solved un bel problema. Literally would be a beautiful problem, but when we say un bel problema, we mean a big problem. So you solved a big problem, ma va bene così. But it's okay, it's good like that. Poi me ne restano 1000. Then another 1000 problems remain, restano. 3 volte di fila, 3 times in a row. Beh, well, sei sicura che quello che ho preso era solo aspirina? Are you sure? Sicura, are you girl or woman? Sicura, sure that what I have taken, what I took, what I had taken was just aspirin. Se is another word to say sì, and it could be translated as a yeah instead of yes. La notte continua, the night continues. Mi avevi detto solo un altro, ma sono già 3. You had told me just one more, solo un altro, just another one, but it's already 3. Così sfacciato che domando se sali da me. So, sfacciato is cheeky, is a person who is not very inhibited and says what he or she thinks. Così sfacciato, so cheeky that I ask you se sali da me, if you wanna come up. Sali is go up to me, so at my place. Sì, spogliami e facciamo un twist. Yes, undress me, spogliami, and let's do a twist. Please means please. Stanotte questa casa è come Grease. Tonight this house is like Grease. I think it refers to Grease the movie. And then it proceeds with the chorus, quando sei arrivato ti stavo aspettando. Then there's another portion of lyrics towards the end, and it goes sabato sera, which means Saturday evening, but actually when we say sera in this sentence, we mean Saturday night. Suoni il cla cabrio nera. Suoni could mean to play, but in this case, is suoni il cla is the beginning of the sentence suoni il clacson, and clacson in Italian is the horn of the car. So you honk the ho, and it doesn't end the word horn. Instead, it makes it merge with the word cabrio, which is the Italian word for a convertible or a cabriolet car. So you honk the ho. It doesn't say horn, it says a black convertible. Siamo in macchina, we are in the car. Una stella si tuffa, a star dives e viene giù, and it comes down. And this basically ends the lyrics of the song, because the rest is all repetitions, and I had fun with multiple voices towards the end of this song. So, if you've liked this video, please give it a thumb up, pollice su, mi piace. If you're feeling particularly generous, why not buy me a coffee, an espresso coffee, and I'll leave a link in the description below. If you're not subscribed to the channel, do it now so we will get to 2000. And who knows what song I will play when we reach 2000. And until next time, arrivederci!